See how this looks. Hopefully this looks okay. Yo, my home screen be playing this weird classical music and it's kind of creeping me out. I'm not gonna show it, but let me turn this down. Um, Before I get started on this, right? I hollered at a couple of guys I know that support me on my channel. And I told them, I said, listen, man, what's coming is I even made a post, in the post. I'm like, look, man, it's raw, uncut, unfiltered. And I say that a lot of times, okay? But I'm going to give a disclaimer before I get into all of this, all right? Because I don't know if y'all really want the truth, man. I don't know if guys really want the truth. But I'm going to give it to you. And I never make an upload unless the inspiration hits me. And the craziest thing happened, which was the backdrop for this upload, all right? I came home I came home yesterday, not too late, not too early. I didn't work out. I went to the store and I grabbed a couple of things. I told y'all about what was coming. Y'all believe me, don't believe me. I don't care no more. When I say that, I mean that in real life, but on my platform, I'm going to tell the truth. Look, man, I got the robe on. Girl, I know you watching. I'm gonna give you a shout out in a second. I got the taco meat out. I don't care. Women like this. Anyway, um, I came home. I didn't work out. On Fridays, I fast every day. All right. I only eat once a day, but Friday is like a real fast, dry fast, no water, no food, no nothing. And I woke up this morning with the worst migraine, like out of my left eye. And when that happened, I went back to sleep, completely blackout curtains, no TV, no nothing, blindfold on. I'm going somewhere with this. And I had the weirdest dreams. And the irony is, the dreams were about real things that happened in my life. One of the things I never anticipated on this journey of, I love God. I've been on semen retention for probably, I don't know, over a year, 13 months, 14 months. I don't know. I wouldn't even recommend guys to do that, okay? Pornography is demonic. You shouldn't look at that. I would always advocate laying down with someone that you care about, but I don't even know where to go with this, man. Um, when I had these dreams about real things that happened, I made a post and I said to myself, you know what? I don't know what this future holds. I know where the world is going and the world's going down the drain. So I need to talk about this because I can talk about the good. I can talk about my faith. I can talk about semen retention. But I don't slander women. I don't feel bad about women. I don't sit there and see what's going on in the world and think worse of women. No, it's not that I trust women. I just trust women to be women. And I love them in all shapes and sizes, and it's gotten me in trouble. But I realize the craziest thing is the people that support the most are women. And if I actually gave y'all the truth about my sex addiction and female nature and how women really get down, I don't know if I have any male subscribers. That's the truth, man. Who's that walking out? Little young boys walking out the door. Um, but I'm gonna do it now because whatever happens in this life, I don't even know what's gonna happen next week when y'all all hell breaks loose with this EBT. So I have a limited time to make an impact in this world, and I'm not gonna candy coat my life, the things I've been through, none of that stuff. And if you understand from day one what I've been talking about, how I get down, all of this has been true. All my uploads have been true. Everything I've said has been true. And I've never low, I've never jabbed women. I've never talked bad about them. I've only talked about my life. And in the process, if it hurts a few people's feelings, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't watch. So I know some men right now, man, I shouted, look, man, I hollered at you and I hollered at you too. And I told y'all, I said, listen, man, I got to talk about this because I got to talk about this. And the first thing I'm gonna say, and I got a series of uploads. I really wanna. Damn, I don't even know how to word all this. But I don't want to make this too long, so I'm gonna start with this, you know. And I don't think guys really realize, like, when I go to work and I'm focused and I talk to people and I tell them I don't have sex, you know, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Everything is a gateway. I know what I've done, I know what my track record is about, so I refrain from certain things. Whatever the Lord has in store for me, I hope it's a woman. You know what I'm saying? I love the idea of marriage. I don't like the idea of government in marriage, but it is what it is. So before I get started, man, yo, shout out to Brooklyn. If you watching, man, you girl, you too funny, man. Stop playing with me. You keep playing with me, I'ma show up. I'ma show up on your doorstep, drop that location, and you gonna talk your way into something you can't talk your ass out of. No, I'm just playing. But look, man, this is me, man. This is I'm really that dude, you know. And when I say that dude, I'm not trying to fit into anybody's category under any umbrella. I'm just saying I'm comfortable being me. I'm unapologetically me. And maybe that appeals to women. But I don't think guys realize, like, look, man, within 2 to 3 seconds, just coming in contact with a woman, I can tell if she likes me. I can tell that, you know, she. Here's what guys fail to realize, right? Because I think you get caught up in people like Andrew Tate and these certain platforms. I'm not slamming him either, but what I'm saying is this is as old as time. Attraction is attraction. And basically, what I'm saying is attraction doesn't ask permission. Okay? Your girl could have been with you for 5 years, 5 days, 5 weeks, 10 years, have a family, no kids, whatever. But attraction does not ask permission. I'll say it a third time. Attraction does not ask permission. You can't negotiate it, you know? Like, let me go further with y'all, man. No woman wants a man that no other women want. They can smell it on you if you really that guy. Okay? That's why what works for me may not work for the next person. It doesn't matter if you have the biggest penis. It doesn't matter if you have the most money. It doesn't matter if you have the nicest clothes. It doesn't matter if you have the best job, the six-figure salary. It doesn't matter, man. Women like what they like. And what works for me, which is why there's no recipe for getting a woman. Okay? The first thing I would tell you is just be comfortable in your own skin and try to max out your attributes. But you should never do it for another person. You should do it for you. Okay? So when I come on here and I talk about whatever I'm talking about, okay, I don't get into my sex addiction. You see, I don't really talk about that no more because it's going to hurt y'all niggas' feelings. Excuse my language. I'm being honest with y'all, man. Welcome to the channel. Jared, the 20-year recovering sex addict, 20-year recovering abusive sex addict, no filters, no edits, no redos, no nothing. This is how it goes down. The channel that's not in YouTube's algorithm, the channel that never asks you to like, comment, subscribe. I got to close my eyes to get all of this out, to get my thoughts out. I had the craziest dreams, and then I woke up and I realized, like, damn, I might have really been a whore. Like, I just, it's crazy because when I was getting high, right? And I was doing pills, and I'm drinking, I'm doing all sorts of stuff. Hey, look, Brooklyn, I got the robe on. You know, Hugh was back, baby. But I'm having fun with y'all because this is how I really am, yo. I'm really a fool, man. And women see that in real time. I don't even think I look good on in photos and videos. I'm not photogenic, but in real life, I know whatever it is, it rubs off on people. And a lot of times women laugh, men get mad, some people get offended, but I'm not trying to be anyone or anybody other than me. This is me. This is for real, man. Jared, the 20-year recovering sex addict, recovering abusive sex addict. If I could fit it all in a name, I would. But I can't. And I be trying to tell these dudes, man, don't bring your girl around me, man. Jared, you talking ish. No, I'm talking life, man. For real, man. You cannot negotiate attraction. Women that follow my channel, man, they laughing their ass off right now. The men are like, I don't like you. You're an asshole, Jared. Unsubscribe. Whatever, nigga. How do I get started on this? And I'm already at like 9 minutes. I'm not going to talk that much, but I'm going to talk about something that, and this is a dream that I had, right? I used to have a job, and I worked with a bunch of dudes, but there were two women. There were two women there that I worked with. One was a little, oh man, I'm not gonna say your name. I'm gonna call you little Mamacita. She was a little Spanish girl, and I liked her vibe, because she worked out all the time. I'm big on fitness, so she would wear these little tight stuff. And excuse me, I had a little frog in my throat. Um, I was an a hole. I was an a hole. It was her, and it was also another female that worked there who had very, very, very big breasts. Okay, and I used to flirt with both of them all the time. So where I worked, they were the cashier. Whatever, they were the cashiers. I'm not gonna say your names, but I'm telling the truth right now on this story, right? And I'd be in the back, and I ran the back, and I had my workers and stuff like that. I would be back there just sending dick pics. You know what I'm saying? Now I respected you though. You know what I'm saying? Like the Spanish woman, I respected you, and I knew like you was messing with that old white man, and once I seen that, I'm like, girl, what you need, a green card or something like that? But I only sent you one pic, okay? Because I actually respected y'all, and I never came at you sideways. Now I had a girl the whole time. I had my little young girl, and we would go, and every day I would come in to work, and I would talk about the things that go. And I know you watch too. I never disrespected you. I'm just telling you, man. Like you know how I get down, girl. Much love to my ex. I love you, girl. But I wish you the best. I never slandered you. None of that crap, right? So I would come into work all the time, and I would be a big flirt, man. So I never overstepped my boundary with the Spanish girl, but with the white, I used to mess with you, all the time because I'm like, girl, you getting up in age now. You got a couple more years before it's all downhill. But she had very, very, very big boobs, and I'm a boob man. I love big areolas, all that good stuff, man. Any woman who knows me, they know I got a nipple problem. I got areola problem. I love big areolas, look like IHOP pancakes. I was out here. I was messed up, and when I say I was messed up, man, I was out here slinging D like IHOP slang pancakes. Like I can't even make this crap up. This is my life. I'm talking ish. I'm going somewhere with this, right? But so I would go on to work. And like when I would pass by you and you pass by me, I'll rub my junk up against up your leg, and I'll be like, "Girl, pull them big ass titties up." So stuff like that, and we would joke, and I'll be back there sending pics, full frontals, just dong out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Girl, you get that picture?" Like, "Oh my God, Jared, don't be, you always playing around. Don't do this, okay? Don't do what I do, all right? I'm telling y'all about my life. If y'all sit there and do this shit at work, you going to be down to HR, you're going to lose your job. You might even catch a charge now. They out here like, it's crazy. I can't do none of the crap that I used to do. But this is a real story. I did this, and I sent myself to both of the women. I only sent you like one picture, but to the other woman, I definitely sent some pics. And we would talk. And I think you were married. No. You were married, like you were divorced, but you were like, oh my God, Jared, I hated him. He just had a big old PP, and I loved having sex with him and all that stuff. That's right up my alley. It's all good, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might have some street vagina. I got street PP. So, we go to, but I never, I never actually brought it there with you, because even though I flirted with you and all that stuff, like I had boundaries. Like I thought about it. I thought about it a couple of times. I'm like, man, but if I do go this route, one, I got a girl. I never disrespected you. To my exes watching, you know about my channel. I never slept with that woman, okay? But I think we had times where we would fight, you know what I'm saying? And you would get on my nerves, and you know what I'm saying? You cheated on me. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I might have kicked you out my crib and threw your stuff out on, clothes in the street, stuff like that. That one time I got mad and I threw your shit out and I told you to get out. I ain't tell you to jump on a PP that night. You ain't had to do that night. Cornball. And he was a wagoning too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I'm not even gonna go there. And I felt some type of way. I'm like, damn, girl. Like, I'm the first person. I'm the first person to make you have an orgasm. How you gonna go cheat on me? And he was a whack nigga too. Anyway, so like, but I still technically it's not cheating if we did break up. But you ain't have to hop on some PP that night. Jesus Christ, laugh, girl. I don't take it personal. I'm just saying, like, damn, man. Like, women do what women do, man. You can have years in with a woman and love her and all that stuff, and as soon as she feels some type of way, another ding dong, time for a ride. But anyway, uh, I knew, like, the times like I would flirt, I knew I could sleep with the white woman. I knew. I'm not gonna say your name, girl. I knew you wanted some pee. I knew it, but I was just a big ass flirt. Like, I swear to God, my whole life, man. I'm more or less like, catch and release. Show it, throw it back in the water. But I forgot one time. I'm pretty sure if my ex is watching, you made me mad. You made me so mad, and I came in to work that day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm about to just start pimping. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, and so I would talk with the white woman about this, and I'm just like, yo, She was like, Jared, man, I'm with you. I'm like, yo, you want to be down with the team? She said, yeah, this is a true story. I'm not lying about this. So when I'm sitting there like, yo, if you want to be down with the team, you could be my bottom because I need you to do the recruiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have me a stable with a couple of hoes, and you know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it professional. And she was like, yo, Jared, I'm with you. I know this, I know that. I'm like, I gotta come over here. And you know what I'm saying? This is true. If you ever watch this, laugh, girl, because I'm telling you the truth. So when I'm like, listen, the number one rule is though, we only gotta have one rule. If you really down to be my bottom bitch, you gotta, excuse my language, but I'm being honest. I'm like, if you gotta understand, I cannot sleep with you. All right? Like, if I sleep with you, everything else goes out the window, and like our whole, this is gonna go bad. Even before that, I knew, like, in the history of sleeping with women that you work with, it never goes right. And if you watching this when I work with you, like, look what happened. You know what I'm saying? And I wish you the best too. This ain't about you. I know what it is. Don't nobody at work know about it. But I'm just saying, like, you can't get mad at women for how they go. But anyway, she was like, yo, I'm with you, this, and that. You know, let's get it going. And we talked about this. We seriously talked about this. So one time, I forget if you needed some weed or we just wanted to smoke. But I never told my ex that you came to the crib and we would smoke. So I'm like, yo, after work, come to the crib. You know what I'm saying? And you came to the crib and we were smoking. All right. And you were sitting in my little lazy boy or whatever. And I forget if I sold you weed or if I just told you to come through. And I told somebody else, I'm like, yeah, you know, such and such coming to the crib. She's like, what's your girl think? I'm like, well, my girl don't know. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm not going to give her no dick or nothing. Like, she's just going to come to the crib. We're going to smoke. And I saw that you were there. And as soon as I was smoking and I'm looking at you, I'm like, oh shit, she thinks I'm gonna give her some dick. Like, yo, I can't, like, Jared, what are you doing? Yo, women are funny, man. You know what I'm saying? And I knew right then and there, like, when I didn't, like, you had left after about a good, man, hold on. After about a good, like, I forget if you were there. You were probably there for like less than an hour. But after about 30 minutes and you knew that I wasn't gonna give you no pee, I knew like it kind of felt awkward. But it's so crazy because I told you that, like, yo, I'm not, like, it ain't like that. We gonna establish this relationship. Like, it's so, and not a relationship like that. I mean, like, yo, if you really want to be down with the team, like, yo, we cannot have sex. But it's like, yo, you know I got a girl. You hear the stories about my girl. You know I'm out here. I'm pretty sure you probably knew I done sent dick, or you probably done showed it to the Spanish girl, whatever. But I'm back there just being wrong. Like, there's so much stuff that I used to do and stuff that I was about to do and stuff like that's real life. It's just it's real life, and I can't make this crap up. But things got awkward between the two of us after you came by the crib, and I didn't give you no pee. But it's just like, look, man, women do what they want to do, and I don't blame women for doing that. But it's so crazy, man, because I don't blame women for cheating. You can't blame them for cheating. You can't blame them for lying. You can't blame them for using you. You can't blame them for being the way that they are. But the problem is at 44 years old, right? I'm not in a relationship. I don't know if I'm marriage material. I don't know what the Lord has in store for me. But anyone who truly understands the route that I'm on and the fact that I've given myself to God, you know, the fact that I don't want to have frivolous sex. Like, I don't want to masturbate. I don't want to watch pornography. Those are truly bad, but I'm all for relationships, even though I understand how women are, the narrative. And I don't think that most guys understand. Okay? And when I sit there and tell you that I'm not special, this is just how it goes. But either you fit that category or you don't fit that category. And I haven't met too many guys that are like me. I know some good, outstanding dudes. Like, I don't mean to throw your name out there, like, but I had somebody I work with now, man. You got 2 kids, a good loving wifey. She at home raising the kids. Like, yo, Jared, man, I need you to download WhatsApp. What the fuck I need to download WhatsApp for? Because I can't have this number being traced back to me. I'm hollering. I'm like, yo, you the reason that guys like me exist, bro. You got a good woman at home. What you cheating on her for? What you trying to do that for? Like, you think You don't understand that stuff like that, it goes out into the world and comes back and smacks you in the face, man. And it's the reason why guys like me exist, even though I'm not even trying to be like that dude anymore. And I'm just like, yo, if you love your girl and you love your wife, I love to hear about people making it work. I love to hear about marriages succeeding. I love to hear about relationships being happy because it low key gives me, it gives me focus to be like, man, maybe the Lord has something in store for me too. But I don't think you understand. You think your girl is so faithful. You think it can't happen. I'm not saying that she's not. I'm just saying a woman will go to the grave with her secrets, man. Do you understand what I'm saying? A woman, you will never know, and they are good at it. They are so much better liars than we are. They will look you right in your face and tell you, no, Poppy, you're the best. Girl, look, man, your girl knows pee way bigger and way longer than yours. She's done made faces that she's never made for you. Like, y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all don't want to hear this. I accept it. I'm not talking ish. I'm just saying I understand how the game goes, and I don't care no more. Like, I just want a woman to be my friend. All right? I'll take you just the way that you are. All right? If you was out there or if you was in the house, it don't matter. I know what my track record is, which is why I'm so appreciative of the women that support me and my channel. I don't even talk like this because I don't think y'all can handle it. I know the women can. That's why women are laughing right now. But I know if I lose subscribers, it's going to be the men. You're an asshole, Jared. Like, y'all don't want to hear the truth, man. And the truth is, everything is fair game, okay? You got to understand, man. Just be happy for what you got, man. But a woman can lie, and they're great at it. And you can't be mad at them if they do. That means she loves and respects you enough to keep the truth from you. You don't want the truth. I know the truth. And the truth is that female nature is female nature. And it's part of the reason why you can either love a woman or you can understand a woman. And if you do understand a woman, it's very hard to love them. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. But I've been knew this just from my track record. Yo, I got a couple more stories, and this one's too long. But I wanted to sit there and talk to me. I wanted to sit there and tell y'all about the time that I was really about to get it cracking with this girl. Because, man, if I didn't find God, let me tell you, man. If I did not find God and change my life, you think I'm out here just working a 9 to 5, struggling with the rest of y'all? Nah, man. I swear to God, I'd have been out here like, coming to the stage. Captain Delicious. Doom, 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 doom. I'm out, man. All right, 22 minutes in. Y'all gonna love this or hate this. Women gonna love it, men probably gonna hate it. Y'all know my name, man. You know my name, you know my slogan, man. Discernment over delusion. Live and stand for something greater than one's own self-gratification. Did you hear me? Discernment over delusion. Don't be delusional out here with these women, y'all. I love them. I love you all. I don't care how you look, lie, cheat, whatever. I hate you, Jared. You gotta understand, man. Love and hate is the same. If your woman hates a man, your woman can love that man. Be careful. Because if she does, emotion is emotion. She could hate that man in 1 second and sleep with him in the next minute. Think about it. I'm